Hi everyone, Dr. Monette here to show you how to add digital badges to your Cooker Gmail email signature. So I just finished my Edpuzzle training, and if you notice over at the side it says congratulations and click here to get your badge. Anytime you get a digital badge, at the very end it will give you your certificate and all these good things. So you just go through whatever program it is to get to the page to get to your badges and your certificate. So for instance, here in Edpuzzle, you see the PDF here, so you can generate your PDF, and then you have download badge. So if you click on those are automatically going to go to your downloads. And you're going to notice that they're over here. And when you click on them, you're going to notice that there's quite a few different badges in here. One of them is the original size. This one is the smallest. And then, so it would be original, smallest, medium, and large. So when you're going to pick which one to put into your Gmail signature, you're going to want to pick the one that has the smallest size. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over back to the internet, and we're going to go to our Google Drive. So something that you're going to want to do, which will make it a lot easier to put into your Google Drive, is to go to your Google Drive in general and make you a folder. So go to New, and then go to Folder, and then I would just call it Digital Badges, and then hit Create. When you do that, you're going to now have a digital badge folder that just popped up. And you can come up to your downloads or wherever your downloads are. Sometimes they're down at the bottom, sometimes they're down at the top. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight my two things and I'm going to drag it over. And that's going to make it come in, there it came, into my folder. So it's going to download, and it's going to take just a second to do that because it is photo files. As you can see, it just now uploaded. So now I'm going to go into my folder. And now I should be able to see all my materials. So since we're getting multiple badges for this course, I would suggest that anytime you get a badge and a certificate, you throw it into your Google Drive folder. It's just going to be there and easy for you to access all of your certificates and to have the links and things for it. So I'm going to drag this over into that. And then you're also going to notice that's called Google Tools. You may want to rename your folder as well, so you can right click on it. And you're going to notice that there is rename right here. So if you right click on it, rename, and I'm going to change mine to Edpuzzle. So I know this is my Edpuzzle one and not my Google Teacher certification. So just keeping everything very clear. So if I come over here, I'm going to open up, and now I'm going to have everything in the same folder. So all of my materials are now in there. So now I can click on them and I can see them. And I do need to know which one is my smallest one. So you would have to click on them and kind of see which one. And this one is my smallest one. So now what I can do, now that I know, I can come up here and I can click on the title and I can rename it. So I can say this is the smallest, just so I know which one I want to put in my signature. So now that I know that one is my smallest one, you can see it went down to the bottom. I can now right click on it and I can get a shareable link. Now with the shareable link, you're going to notice that mine says the link sharing is completely off, which means I'm the only person that can see it. So I'm going to click to open it, but I have to go a step further than just this, because as you can tell, it says that my shareable link sorry, the internet's acting a little funny. The shareable link is only open for people at Coker. Well, when you're going to job interviews and things like that, you're going to want it open to anybody that has the link can see it. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to sharing settings, and you're going to come up here to where it says anyone at Coker can view, and we want to change that. So you'll notice everything here says Coker or off. We don't want any of those options, so we're going to hit more, and now we're going to click anyone with the link, and then hit save. And now we can get the shareable link and we can copy it using our shortcuts. And now we can go over into our email. So I'm going to hit done. From here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over into my Google email account. And I'm going to come up here to this gear. This is the settings menu. And under the settings menu, you'll see settings as well. And this is where you can put a signature line, an away message. You can change the font and all these different things in here. There's a lot of things that you can do. You can also, you do make it to where you can do reply all or just reply to one person. I would suggest not necessarily messing with some of these, but things like Smart Compose, it's going to be like, it will change the spelling of words and things, predictive text type stuff like that. But you can change the font if you like. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller, and things like that. And then as you come down here towards the bottom, you're going to see where you can put like a picture of yourself so people know who is emailing them. And then you're going to see something called signature. Yours probably is clicked with no signature. For me, I already have one. And this way, I don't have to put my name in every time I send an email. This is something that you can add to yours as well, which is very, very nice. So you could write your name, you can write Coker College, education major, or whatever your major may be. You could put your contact information there if you want to. So to add a digital badge to this signature line, what we need to do is we need to click in here. And I like to put my badges under my signature. And as we go through this course, you're going to be adding multiple there. So instead of people having to scroll to see who sent them the email, they can see your name and then they can see all your badges. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to insert an image. And once that pops up, you're going to see web address. Well, we just grabbed the web address URL. So we can copy and paste it in there. Another way that we can, and then hit select, or we can come over here to upload, or we can go to my drive. But if you put it in your drive, you can go over into your folder and you can grab it that way too. And you would just click on the one that says smallest. I find it easier for the URL, and that also makes it to where anybody can see it. Now, you're going to notice that it does have a box with a question mark in it. You do not see it in your signature line, but trust me, it's there, and I'm going to show you in just a minute when we go and practice. But as it is, it's going to be the size that it is if you opened it up. So if I come over here and I go to my downloads again, and I go and I show you what it looks like, it is actually going to be this big in your signature line. So we need to change that because that is way too big to have as in your email signature. So what we need to do from there is we need to click on it, and you're going to notice that it says small, medium, large, or original size. Well, right now it's going to be that big one that I just showed you. So we're going to hit small, and now you can kind of see that it made it tiny. So now you can kind of make it go up a little bit, or if you want a little bit more space, however you want it. And then we have to come down here to the bottom and hit Save Changes. And it's going to load, and it's going to take a minute to process. Now, if I went to my email, I can practice sending this to myself to make sure that it's there. So I'm going to put my name in, and then I'm going to hit practice. As you notice, you still do not see your digital badge there. You see the question mark, but the picture is there. But to make sure that it's there and it's the way you want it and the size you want it, you need to practice sending it to yourself. So in just a second, it's going to pop up and I can check it. And now you can see that my digital badge is in fact there, and it's small and it looks good. So that's just an overview of how to upload your badges. Again, throughout the course, we're going to be getting multiple Edpuzzle badges. So you will do the exact same thing. Again, I highly suggest you put it into a Google Drive file or into a folder so that you can get quick access to it as you do. We're going to do the same thing with your Google Teacher Certification. So you're going to have multiple badges here as you complete the course, which is going to be a very good selling feature for you when you're going to interview for jobs. If you have any questions about how to do this, or you need another overview, or have any troubles with it not showing up, just let me know. I'll be happy to help you.